Also, it's important to keep in mind all the different aspects of training. Like, it's not just training for a specific task, but there's so many layers to the task that most people have. So certainly just the foundational knowledge of understanding the closing process. If someone's brand new to the industry, what does that even mean? What goes on behind the scenes when someone's, submitted a contract and there's a transaction? There's very nuanced specific skills with title and escrow, regulations and compliance, understanding the laws and those nuances and what all is mandatory and legally required. And then technology and software, which is always updating and changing. That's a whole separate lane to learn or sometimes relearn. Maybe someone's come into your office and they understand one software, but usually they can more easily acclimate to whatever might be in your location. But it's still a learning curve. It's still a process. And where are they going to get that training? And then certainly customer experience and communication. That's layered into everything we do. It's very much a customer service industry, and knowing how to deal with people, knowing how to deal with difficult people or difficult situations, because that's also going to happen from time to time. It's not an if, it's a when. And then how are you training your staff on your protocols? How are you going to handle those type of situations? Sandy, I know you've got something to say here.
What I would say is that if you don't have a system, a plan, even if it's not all going to happen in a week, we have a 6-month plan of this training system, right? And if you don't, it's really easy to be myopic. We're busy in our office and we have a really need, we hire somebody, we just need to get somebody in the seat that can enter the contracts. And that's great. And they get super at that, but they don't understand the whole picture. They have no idea about any kind of customer service in that, what you can say to somebody and what you are not allowed to say and those kind of things. So if people don't get that comprehensive training, that you can get tunnel vision, and I know how to do my one piece of the puzzle, but I don't really understand how my piece fits into the big puzzle.
Right.